Hi guys, I'm Penelope Silver and I am a new personal trainer. So really this is more a start of progress. So for a little backstory, I'm getting over an ankle injury, had an avulsion fracture in here that was misdiagnosed. So I was walking around on it for over a year and then got tendonitis in a lot of the ankles or the tendons around it too. So I'm finally out of brace and able to walk, but not run yet. So we're still working on that. And it's been a very interesting year. And during that time, I was like, if I wait to get my personal trainer certification until I'm in the best physical fitness, it didn't make sense to me. The time seemed right to go for it. And I wanted to let you guys know that you don't have to wait until you're at a perfect level. You don't have to wait until you're the ideal fitness to start your progress. So the main thing for today is I want you to focus on your progress and not being perfect. I know a lot of people who really struggle with if they don't have the perfect routine, the perfect nutrition, the perfect everything, then they fall off the wagon. Like one thing goes wrong and suddenly the whole week is ruined, and then 1 week turns into 2 weeks, which turns into a month, which turns into 6 months, and all of a sudden it's a year later and you haven't accomplished any of your goals. So I was just going to show some tips that I use to help me stay a little bit focused. And you're going to notice in my stuff, it's not perfect either. So I'm going to start with my weekly tracker. I got just a plain whiteboard, and you can see it's a little messy, but it works for me. And over here I have my priority focuses, and sometimes I do more than just what's on the board, sometimes I do less. But for me, my focus right now is fixing my ankle and also helping. I have some anterior pelvic tilt from how much I've been sitting lately, and my hip flexors are overactive, my glutes are underactive. So really focusing on strengthening the glutes and making sure I fix that, and just making sure everything in my kinetic chain is working well. So I might bring this closer so you can see. But as you can see, there are some days in here that I didn't really do anything. And that's okay. I didn't say, hey, I've already ruined it on Monday, let me just not do anything else for the rest of the week. So the other thing I use to help me stay motivated, I'm really big into D&D. So I made myself a character sheet. So I haven't filled everything out in here. I'm definitely gonna have to flip this video so you can see it right. But I have my level, which is my age. Some things that I haven't done yet that I really want to do, but obviously I don't want to push my injury, so I'm taking it nice and slow. But I'm focusing on improving rather than saying, look at what I can't do. I have a whole section of like, wow, look what I have done, and my goals of things I want to do in the future. So it's very important that you find those little successes and those little victories and celebrate them. And have a little chart. And believe it or not, like, I've gained a little bit of weight during the time that I've been injured, and a huge help for me was getting rid of the clothes that don't fit anymore. I took a lot of the clothes that I do think that I'm going to get back into, and I put it in the box and I got them out of the way, because it was so detrimental to my mental health to go and open a drawer of all these different clothes that I love, and then realizing that less than half of them even fit me anymore. And I got to the point that none of my jeans fit. So putting away all the clothes that don't fit anymore and buying ones that do fit, so that way when I do put on my clothes, I don't have the, oh my gosh, I'm kind of bubbling over. Like, wearing clothes that fit is huge. And I highly encourage you that if you keep looking at clothes that don't fit anymore, to put them away, like put them in a box, put them in storage, and if you get back to them, then that's great. But if not, don't let that be a drain on you, because I let that be a drain on me for too long. So, yes. The focus for this week, though, is progress, not perfection. And I'm hoping that I can start doing more, more weekly videos, so that if anybody is interested in seeing my progression, that, they can watch it, and maybe it'll inspire somebody out there too, and, maybe somebody knows that they're in this together. So anyways, that's just my thoughts for the day. So have a good one.